Hello and welcome to White Glove Reviews. In this video, what I wanted to do is I wanted to talk about a very specific card that I think is worth taking a look at. And the card in question is one of the crop of the current wave of rewards cards, and that's the Venari Wavesmith. Now, the Venari Wavesmith, I would say, is probably the most important card you need to make your water splinter better. And the reason I say this is because the Venari Wavesmith is relatively inexpensive mana-wise. He's 5 mana, and he does one magic damage and has 4 life, or 4 health. So, it's not... He's respectable in that aspect. But the big thing and the huge impact he has is all friendly monsters gain +2 armor. And if you think about the actual impact that this makes... If your opponent is not using magic damage, if they're just using ranged or melee damage, and you have a team of 6 monsters, this one ability gives you the equivalent of 12 life. It gives you the ability to absorb 12 damage. Only it's actually more than that because of the way armor works. So the way armor works is if you have 2 armor and you're hit for 2 damage, it takes off 2 armor. If you have 2 armor and you're hit for 1 damage, it takes off 1 armor. But if you have 2 damage and you're hit, if you have 2 armor and you're hit for 8 damage, it just takes off 2 armor, and the rest of that damage is wasted. So the Venari Wavesmith potentially giving each of your creatures +2 armor doesn't necessarily mean it only absorbs 2 points of damage per creature. It might absorb far more than that. So there is that. The other thing is the Venari Wavesmith he's actually, it's kind of weird, but he's actually not that inexpensive monetarily because he's in the current batch of reward cards that are given out. And if we go over to, I got it up here somewhere. Here we go. If we go over to the distribution for current cards, you can see that the Venari Wavesmith, there's 200,000 out. I'll include a link in the description if you want to check this out. There's 200,000 Venari Wavesmiths that have been produced, and that's 10%, a little bit over 10% of the print run. So we can expect 2 million Venari Wavesmiths over the duration of this wave of rewards cards. So there's going to be 90% more Venari Wavesmiths added to the card pool. But, I mean, his price is an indication... Her price? The Venari Wavesmith's price is an indication of how powerful of a card it is. Like, if we want to compare... Like, let's look at... Another card that I say is probably pretty exceptional and comparable is the Venari Crystalsmith. The Venari Crystalsmith is only $1.24. The Wavesmith is $7.30. And I think the Venari Crystalsmith is a good card, but it doesn't have just the massive utility that the Venari Wavesmith does for your water splinter. Like, this is a decent card to have access to, but it's not the prime card you purchase to power up your water splinter. Anyway, oh, and also if you look at the stats, at silver, at a maxed out silver, like if you're playing a level 4 silver summoner, then you can play a level 4 rare. And at level 4, the Venari Wavesmith gives an extra point of magic damage, which is really, really a big deal. I mean, like, that can have a huge impact on things. So it's not like the Venari Wavesmith is still good at silver. So anyway, if you have any questions or suggestions, please let me know down in the comments. And if you agree or disagree about the goodness and usefulness of the Venari Wavesmith, you can let me know down there. If you have any suggestions for any cards you think I should talk about, just let me know. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And I hope you all have an excellent day.